Oh, happy Monday morning. Nice to have you here in class, Flow One. I'm Kristine, and I am teaching here at our London Hills Yoga Fit. If you are going to be playing the playlist with me today, it is labeled May Flow One playlist. I need to change the name of that. I'm going to be starting that in just a second here. We will be starting in our child's pose. So go ahead and press play on your playlist here in 3, 2, 1. And then begin to bring yourself into your child's pose. However that feels best in your body. Your knees could be open, just a bit wider to the sides. Or your knees could be a little bit tighter and supportive under your body. Begin to walk your hands in front of your head. Place your forehead onto the ground. And then just slowly close down your eyes. And just take a second here. Just begin to notice. Feeling your body supported by the earth, held by your mat. Beginning to notice and just feel your connection. The fronts of your legs, your forehead, your arms reaching out in front, palms touching down onto the ground. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, slowly begin to visualize yourself grounding down, maybe picturing a bit more darkness behind your eyes. We'll take another deep breath in. A large open mouth exhale. And now just noticing your breath. Begin to acknowledge. Where is your breath sticking and staying? Is your breath feeling as if it's stuck in the tops of your lungs? Maybe a bit restricted here. Is your breath able to flow a bit more full and fluid, pressing down towards the bottom lobes of your lungs, allowing your belly button to rise and fall away from your spine? Just notice and acknowledge there's no need to change, no need to manipulate. Just begin to meet your body right here where you are today, beginning to meet your body and your breath for today. We'll take 2 more breaths, just noticing and acknowledging, observing. And now with your next deep inhale, starting at the tips of your fingers and the outer layers of your skin, slowly, gently begin to visualize yourself moving inward. Coming into your layers of skin and into your fascia, into your muscles, your joints, your tendons, all the way into your vertebrae. Just noticing tension, tightness, and maybe discomfort. If you do find a tight space in the body, take a full deep breath in, filling up from front to back and side to side. And give yourself a large open mouth exhale, pressing your belly button into your spine, allowing your air to empty out. You begin to notice points that already feel open, maybe a bit spacious or free. Bring a breath that's filled with gratitude and thank your body for the breath that you've been given today. We'll take 3 more breaths, slow, smooth, and fluid. Feeling into your body and taking that moment to just meet and greet body, breath, and emotional body for today. With your next inhale, lift up your head. Begin to walk your hands towards the left-hand side of your mat and then bring your forehead back down. Take a full breath in. Big open mouth exhale. Stay here 1 more breath. Picture your breath flooding into the right side of your chest. And your exhale emptying. Again, inhale to lift up your head. Bring your hands back through center, walk them towards the right-hand side of your mat, and forehead back down. 2 full breaths, deep inhale. Maybe open mouth exhale. Full breath in. Big breath out. Lift up your head. Walk your hands back through center. Rise into your tabletop pose, safely stacking your joints. Wrists are below your shoulders. Knees are hip distance apart. First inhale is cow. Your belly drops down towards the floor. Your eyes rise high to the ceiling. We'll start with slow, small movements. Exhale, round and press back. Tuck your chin to chest. Inhale, cow pose, belly down and eyes rising high. Exhale, cat pose, round and press back. We'll take this 2 more times. You might find a bit more movement on each inhale and a bit more space as you exhale. 1 more time, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, rounding and pressing back. Bring yourself into your neutral tabletop, nice flat back. Take an inhale. Sink your hips towards the right-hand side. We're going to make some large circles with our hips. Come out through the left and then reverse that through the left, towards child's and out through the right. 1 more time. Through the right, out through the left, and neutral tabletop. Inhale to reach your right arm high. Roll out your right wrist and unwind. Give yourself a large sweeping circle. Open up your arm. Unwind and balance out. As your right arm reaches high, inhale and then thread right arm behind left. Bring your right shoulder and your ear all the way down to the mat and then begin to shift your hips back to neutral. Right hip forward, left hip back. Maybe reaching your left arm towards the top of the mat. See how that feels, or give yourself a half bind. Take a deep inhale and check in on your right shoulder. Maybe open mouth exhale. Another full breath in and see how it feels to kickstand your left leg, sending that out to the side of the mat, planting that stably. Take a deep inhale. Big exhale. 1 more time, big breath in. Big breath out. Begin to replace your left knee down, left hand below shoulder. Reach your right arm high and roll out your wrist 1 direction and into the opposite. Bring that back down, opposite side. Lift your left arm high, roll out your wrist. Unwind, large sweeping circle, open up. Unwind, balancing out. As your left arm reaches high, inhale, and then thread. Left arm behind right, shoulder and ear all the way down to the mat. Left hip forward, right hip back. Reach your right arm towards the top. See how you feel. Or half bind towards either hip. Take a breath in. Big breath out. And then kickstand. Right leg out to the side. Plant that stably onto the ground. You're going to find more opening. Your right shoulder will open just a bit more. 2 breaths. Big breath out. Full inhale. Open mouth exhale. 1 more inhale. Right knee down, right hand below shoulder. Lift your left arm high, tabletop. Roll out your wrist, unwind, bring that back down, spinal extension. Draw your left toes to touch the back of the mat. Pull your belly button in and lift up. Reach your right arm towards the top. Take your inhale. Exhale, elbow and knee, pull into center and tap, and inhale, extend. Exhale, curl, elbow and knee touch. Inhale to elongate, and 1 more time, tap into center. Inhale, extend, and then bring yourself back down to the mat. Switch this out, right toes touch the back. Press your mat away, lift up, and reach your left arm towards the top. Inhale. Exhale, elbow and knee touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. 1 more time. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, curl, tap. Inhale, stretch out. Release back down. Tuck your toes. Pull your belly button in. Hover your knees just a couple of inches off of the mat. Holding here for 5, 4, really fight gravity. 3, 2, 1 more big breath in, and exhale, downward facing dog. Start to straighten out your legs a bit, press yourself back, pedal out your feet. Let your ears hang deep between your biceps, spread your fingers nice and wide. 3 more breaths, movement or stillness. See how your body feels in your downward facing dog. First one for today. Now begin to find your stillness. Bend your knees and bring your eyes towards the top of your mat. Hop, step, or walk to the top, however you'd like to get there. Inhale, half lift, find a nice flat back. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, Tadasana, arms reach high above your head. Samasthiti, bring your hands down to your heart. Connect your thumbs onto your sternum. Blink your eyes closed. Roll your shoulders down towards your back pockets. Nice straight back, eyes blinked closed. We'll take just a second here to set our intention. Maybe you find your intention lasting with you for your day, your week, or your month. We always find our intention in a positive light, breathing love, light, and positivity into our lives and allowing that to shine back out to our friends, our family, and our community. Whatever your intention is today, make it good, make it positive. Let that be filled with love. Take an inhale to fill up. Large, open mouth exhale. 2 more times, inhale. Open mouth exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Blink your eyes open, sweep your arms high. Light back bend at the top, goal post your arms. Inhale to stand tall. Swan dive down. We're going to take a couple of sun A's. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands. Step back to your plank. Your elbows will bend in towards your body, grazing your rib cage. Your knees can always be down to the mat. We'll take a cobra. Tops of your legs are on the mat, pressing your torso up. And as you exhale, release back down. Tuck your toes, either through tabletop or plank. Arrive back to your downward facing dog. Now we'll seal down our lips for our Ujjayi breath. It's a restriction through the back of your throat, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose, but as if you were fogging up a mirror, your lips are closed. Breath is audible. Find your breath. Now bend your knees, 1 more sun A, bring your eyes to the top, hop, step, arrive, and half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, Tadasana, arms reach high. Back bend with goalpost arms. Inhale, stand tall. Swan dive down, forward fold, half lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, plant your hands, step back to your plank. You'll find whatever flow fits for your body today. You can always skip. Maybe you take an upward facing dog this time with your thighs off the mat. And as you exhale, press back to your downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Loud Ujjayi breath as you exhale. Next inhale, reach your right toes high to the ceiling, bend deeply at your knee towards your glute. We'll roll out our right ankle in one direction and then into the opposite, and then begin to give yourself a large sweeping circle with your knee bent, opening up your hip one direction, and then unwind into the opposite. Extend your right leg long, sweep through and plant down next to your right thumb. Bring your left knee down to the mat. Crescent moon, hook your thumbs, reach your arms high. Release your shoulders out of your ears, sink down to your hip, light back bend, inhale to release. Bring both hands onto your right knee and press your knee away from your body. You don't want your knee to cross over your ankle, so if it's hanging in front, toe heel your foot to the front. Take an inhale. Exhale and sink down. 1 more breath in. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, ease off. Reach your arms high. Open twist. Slice your right arm to back, left arm to front. Inhale back to center 1 more time. Exhale, right arm back, left arm front. Inhale back to center. Plant both hands onto the mat, half splits. Start to straighten out your right leg, and I'm going to give you 2 options. Right leg straightens out. Either you start to sink down, bringing your left hip onto your heel. See how you feel here. And if you don't feel anything to the back of your right leg, lift yourself up. Bring your foot towards the top. Roll out your ankle one direction, and then into the opposite. Point your toes towards the front. Flex your foot back towards your body and hold that flex. Take an inhale. Exhale, hang your head down nice and heavy. You'll feel the back of your leg opening up. One more breath in. Big breath out. Unflex your toes. Slide your right foot back to meet your left. Plant your hands onto the mat and lift up to your plank. Either take your flow or hold here, pressing back to your downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale and reach your left toes high. Bend at your knee towards your glute and again, roll out this ankle. Unwind, opposite direction. And again, big sweeping circle with your entire left leg, opening up your hip. Unwind and balance out. Extend your left leg long and sweep through, planting down next to your left thumb, right knee down to the mat. Crescent moon, hook your thumbs, reach your arms high. Sink down as you exhale, light back bend, inhale. Stay here, exhale. Reach your arms high. Plant both hands onto your left knee and again, press away. Check in with your knee, not crossing your ankle. Take an inhale. Sink down and maybe press away just a bit more. You should feel your right hip flexor opening up. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Now ease off. Reach both arms high. Exhale, open twist. Left arm slices to back, right arm to front. Inhale back to center. One more time. Exhale, left arm back, right arm front. Open twist. Inhale through center and half split. Plant your hands onto the mat. Find which variation feels best on this side. Straightening out your left leg. You always, again, have that option of sinking down. Wherever you are, active movement. Roll out your ankle in one direction. And then into your opposite. Point your toes towards the front and then reflex towards your body and hold that flex. Inhale. Exhale, hang your head down nice and heavy. One more breath in. Big, deep breath out. Full inhale. Unflex your toes, slide back to your plank, lift up, knees off the mat, and chaturanga through, take it or leave it, always up to you. Arriving back to your downward facing dog, take a breath in. Ujjayi breath as you exhale. Bend your knees and bring your eyes towards the top of your mat, hop, step, and arrive. Half lift, exhale, fold. Tadasana, arms reach high above your head. Back bend lightly, goal post your arms. Inhale, stand tall. Swan dive down, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands, chaturanga through, stepping back. Take your flow or lose it, however you want to come back to your downward facing dog. With your next inhale, begin to reach your right toes high to the ceiling. Sweep through and plant down next to your right thumb. We're going to rise into our crescent lunge. Get your balance. Reach your arms high. As you exhale, start to sink down to your front knee. 90-degree bend about into your front knee. Your toes should be underneath your heel. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, airplane your arms and lean your body forward. Inhale and rise, crescent lunge. Exhale one more time, airplane, leaning forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, right arm back, left arm to front. Open twist. Back through center as you inhale. Exhale one more time, open, right arm back. Inhale through center. Plant both hands onto the mat. And you're going to want to step your back foot in maybe about 6 inches. We'll start to straighten out our front leg. Your fingertips can either be onto the ground or you could bring your hands onto your shins. Inhale, half lift. As you exhale, forward fold. This is our pyramid variation. Your head hangs down nice and heavy. Look to pull your right hip back just a bit. Your left hip is wanting to move forward. Take another inhale. As you exhale, hang down just a bit more. Feel the back of your leg opening up. One more breath. Plant your hands onto the mat. Lift your left heel up and bring your right foot back to meet your left. Plank and chaturanga through. Back to down dog. Next inhale, reach your left toes high, crescent lunge, sweep through, plant down next to your left thumb. Get your balance and rise. Sink down as you exhale. Check in with your back foot. Toes underneath your heel. Wiggle that back. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean forward, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, crescent lunge. Open twist, left arm back, right arm to front. Inhale through center. Exhale, open to the back. Back through center. Fingertips to the ground. Step your right foot in, bring your heel to the mat. Straighten out your left leg. See how your left leg is feeling. Maybe toe heel your foot to the back just a bit, right foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hang down nice and heavy. Feel the back of your left leg opening up. Again, micro movement, pull your left hip back. Move your right hip forward, just 1/8 of an inch. Another inhale. Exhale, hang down. Stay here, one more breath. Plant your hands to the mat. Lift your right heel up. Left foot meets right plank. Chaturanga through, or just skip. It's always up to you. Back through to your downward facing dog. Take a breath in and maybe an open mouth exhale. One more breath in. Big breath out. Ujjayi breath, sealing you down your lips again. Inhale, reach your right toes high. Warrior one, sweep through and plant down next to your right thumb, left heel to the mat. Stand tall, everything shines to the front. Sink down, 90-degree bend, front knee, press your feet away from each other, draw your inner thighs in, take an inhale. Exhale, humble your warrior arms are open. Inhale, rise high. Exhale, airplane one more time. Inhale to rise. Bring your fingertips down to the ground. Lift your left heel up. Fingertips are going to stay onto the ground, and we're going to lift our left leg high. We're starting here in our grounded warrior three. Flex your left toes down towards the ground. Fingertips can stay onto the ground. If you'd like a little bit more of a test right now, you can bring your hands onto your shins. Next round, we're going to move into our full warrior three. One more inhale. Bring your fingertips onto the ground, left toes down. Hands plant down, right foot meets left, plank. Chaturanga through or leave it. Back to your downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Big breath out. Opposite side. Lift your left toes high. Warrior one, sweep through, plant down. Right heel to the mat, stand tall. Sink down. Press your feet away. Draw your inner thighs back in. Deep inhale. Airplane your arms, leaning your body forward just a bit. Inhale to rise. Exhale, an airplane leaning forward. Inhale to rise. Fingertips down to the ground. Lift your right heel up. Plant weight into your left leg and lift your right leg high. Light bend into your left knee. Right toes flex down towards the ground. Grounded warrior three. Or hands onto your shins. Maybe just one hand this time. 2 full breaths. Second exhale as light as a feather. Fingertips touch to the ground. Right toes down, hands plant. Left foot meets right, plank. Take your flow back to your down dog. Bend your knees, eyes to the top. Hop, step, walk to the top, however you want to get there. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Tadasana arms reach high. Back bend, light go, post your arms. Inhale, stand tall, toes and heels touch, sink down to chair. Squeeze your knees in nice and tight, micro movement to your tailbone, nice flat back. Make sure you can see your toes past your knees. Lift your toes off the mat. Make sure weight is in your heels. Inhale. Exhale, sink down just a bit more. One more breath. Hold as you exhale. Full inhale. Hands closed through heart center. Forward fold, half lift. Forward fold, plant your hands back to your plank. Chaturanga through or hold. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale to reach your right toes high to the ceiling. Warrior two. Sweep through, plant down left heel to the mat. Big sweeping circle, left arm. And sink down. Open your right hand to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach to the ceiling slightly back. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale through warrior two to extended side angle. Reach to the front. Bring your right arm down. Lift your left arm high. Inhale to reach. Exhale, eyes to your bottom foot. Hold here, two full breaths. One more inhale. Big exhale. Rise, warrior two. Cartwheel all the way down. We're going to frame our right foot, lift our left heel off the mat, put weight into your right foot, lift your left leg high. Warrior three, you can stay grounded. Hands can come to shins, hands can come to heart. Take an inhale, maybe reach your arms towards the front, full warrior three. Bending into your right knee is really going to help with your balance. We're here for two more full breaths. Second exhale, bring your fingertips down to the ground. Bend your right knee, tap your left leg on the right side of your mat. Jiva squat. Inhale to lift back up. Exhale, bend and tap left leg, right side of the mat. Inhale to lift. One more time. Exhale, Jiva squat. Inhale to lift back up, and we'll bring our left foot down next to our right. Half lift, inhale. And exhale, chair. Sink your hips down deep. Reach your arms high. Make sure you can see your toes. Micro movement to your tailbone and sink down. Two full breaths, holding. Toes can be lifted off of the mat if you'd like. Just make sure your weight is in your heels. One more inhale. Hands closed through heart center. Forward fold, half lift. Forward fold, plant your hands. Chaturanga through, meet me back. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, reach your left toes high to the ceiling. Warrior two, sweep through. Plant down next to your left thumb, right heel to the mat. Big sweeping circle, right arm. And sink. Inhale. Reverse your warrior, ceiling and back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Through your warrior two, extended side angle. Reach to the front. Left arm down. Right arm reaches up nice and high. Take an inhale, reach higher. Exhale, eyes bottom foot. About a 90-degree bend into your front knee. Press your right foot to the back, left foot to the front. Another breath in. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel all the way down. Frame your left foot, lift your right heel off the mat. Weight into your left leg, tensing your fingers, grounded, warrior three. Lift up your right leg. Flex your toes towards the ground. Bend your left knee. Either stay here in your grounded warrior three or test your balance on this side. Full warrior three. Any arm variation that feels good for your body today. Continue to think about your right back leg. It wants to be shooting out straight from your hip. One more inhale. Fingertips to the ground and Jiva squat. Bend your left knee. Tap your right leg on the left side. Inhale, lift that back up. Two more times. Jiva squat, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Jiva squat, bend and tap. Inhale to lift back up. Plant your right foot down next to your left. This time we're going to open up our hips nice and wide. Take your feet towards the outer edges of your mat. Bend your knees just a bit. Yogis, bring your hands to your prayer center. We're going to find just a little bit of movement here. Bend your knees as much as you'd like. Sway from side to side. 2 more breaths. Find stillness and center. Plant your hands to the mat. Toe heel your feet back in close. Half lift, inhale. Last time, chair pose. Sink your hips down deep. Reach your arms high. Sink down. Take your micro movements. Tailbone, knees, see your toes. Sink down. Lift your toes. Weight is in your heels. Reach your arms high. Sometimes this is called your lightning bolt. And if you see me from the side, you'll see why. Kind of my body looks like a lightning bolt. Take another inhale. Hands close through heart center. Forward fold. Half lift. Forward fold and plant your hands. Take your flow or lose it. Up to you. Back to your downward facing dog. Inhale to reach your right toes high to the ceiling. Sweep through and plant down next to your right thumb. Bring your left heel down to the mat. Step it in about 6 inches. Pyramid variation. Straighten out your front right leg. Your hands can be planted onto the mat. We're going to take just a couple of teeny tiny micro movements here. I'd like you to pull your right hip to the back of the room. Pull your left hip to the front. Fingertips onto the ground. Bring your eyes about 8 inches in front of your foot. Press your right heel towards the front of the mat. Now your fingertips can stay onto the ground or your whole hand, maybe plants. With your next inhale, reach your right arm high. Rotate right pinky in towards the front of your body. This is going to open your shoulder just a bit more. Take another inhale. Stay here as you exhale. One more breath in. Bring your right hand back down to the mat. Lift your left heel. And we're going to step back to our plank, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Take your flow or lose it. Back to your down dog. Inhale, reach your right toes high. Left toes high. Sweep through and plant down next to your left thumb, left foot, sorry. Right heel to the mat, stepping that in about 6 inches, and pyramid variation on the side. Start to straighten out your left leg. Again, micro movement. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. You'll see me kind of messing around here a little bit with my hips. Plant your right hand onto the ground. Lift your left arm high. Rotate, left pinkies in towards the front. Another breath in, stay here as you exhale. We're here for one more breath. Big breath out. One more inhale. Bring your hand back down to the mat. Lift your right heel. Back to your plank. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Take your flow. Back to your downward facing dog. And we'll close down our eyes for just a moment. Press your torso back. Notice your breath and just observe. 2 more breaths. Second exhale, blink your eyes open, bring your eyes to the top, bend your knees, hop, step, walk to the top, half lift, inhale. Exhale and fold, Tadasana, arms reach high, above your head. Back bend lightly, goal post your arms, and inhale, stand tall. Bring your hands down to your heart. We're going to connect our thumbs onto our sternum. Send energy down through your right foot and lift only your toes. Starting out in our tree, bring your right toes back down to stand your left, opening up towards its own side. Find your focus point onto the ground, 3 to 5 feet in front. Find your version of tree when you feel ready, lifting your foot to your shin, maybe to your thigh. Avoiding your knee at all costs. Maybe allow yourself to grow branches. Your branches can begin to sway in the wind. Maybe you jazz hands your fingers. We have 2 more full breaths. Your second exhale, let your arms hang heavy to your side. Float your left knee in towards the front and extend to kick out. Start small, flex your toes towards your shin. Take an inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Bend your knee. Lift higher into your hip, kick out again. Take another full breath in. Big breath out, and one more time. Now bend, lift, or visualize. Kick your foot out. Hold here, big breath in. Big breath out. Bring that down. Roll out your hips. Find your weight into your left foot. Hands back at your heart. Drishti points onto the ground. Focus point. Kickstanding your right. Open up towards your own side. Lift when you feel ready. Foot can come onto your shin or thigh, avoiding your knee at all costs. Growing branches when you feel ready. And allowing your branches to begin to sway in the wind. Shifting your gaze or closing your eyes. Next, exhale, arms hang heavy to the side. Right knee floats in towards the front. Extend to kick out. Deep breath in. Big open mouth exhale. Bend, lift. Extend, take your breath. Open mouth exhale, let it go. One more time. Bend, lift, or visualize. Extend, kick out your foot. Take an inhale. Bring that down as you exhale. Roll out your hips. Reach your arms high. Back down to your heart. We're bringing energy back into our right foot. Lift your toes and bring that back down. We're going to basket grip into our hands. Bend your left knee and bring your hands around left knee for support. Now flex your toes towards your shin. Take an inhale. As you exhale, pull your knee in just a bit closer to your body. Allow your shoulders to come down towards your back pocket. Find a focus point onto the ground. This is going to help with balance. And now either stay here or keep your left hand onto your knee. Release your right hand out to the ground, out to the side, take an inhale. And exhale, start to open your left leg as much as feels best here. Sometimes our balance starts to waver just a bit. That focus point onto the ground is going to really help. And flexing your left toes towards your shin, it's going to give you something to do with the left side. Also give you a little bit more stability. Take another inhale. As you exhale, bring your right hand back onto your knee. Let go of your left hand. Open that up to the side. Start to draw your left leg across your body to the right side. If you want more of a challenge, you take your eyes off of your focus point. Bring them to your left hand. Another inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Deep breath in, back into center, and release. Roll out. Your right leg is going to feel different. Arms high. Sana Siddhi, back down to your heart. Give yourself a second to sending energy into your left foot. Reground yourself down. Lift your toes, grow your roots. Bring that back down. Basket grip around your right knee. Flex your toes towards your shin. Inhale. Exhale to pull your knee in. Shoulder blades come up and then back down towards your back pocket. We'll hold here for 2 more breaths. Toes are flexed. Left leg is taking your stability. Right knee pulls in. One more inhale. Release your left hand. Open up to the side. Focus point onto the ground. Right leg opens as much as feels best. Now we're going to hold here for 2 breaths. If you feel wobbly, that's perfectly fine. Just notice how your body is feeling on this side. Our body is so different on both sides, so just acknowledge. 1 more breath. Stay here. Now back into center. Left hand onto your right knee. Right hand releases. Inhale. Exhale, toes are still flexed. Start to cross your right leg over your body. Right arm open. Focus point onto the ground, or you can challenge yourself. Bring your fingertips, eyes onto your fingertips. 2 more breaths. Your toes stay flexed. 1 more inhale. Back in through center as you exhale. Pull that in and release down. Now roll out your hips. Inhale to reach both arms high and bring that back down to your heart. We're going to do 1 more balance. Now you can either stay there with the toes, right toes onto the ground, basket grip and left knee pulled in. You can always stay right here and release that left hand, or bring your fingertips to reach for your left foot. Release your right hand out to the ground and start to kick out to your left foot towards the front. This is your extended hand to big toe pose. Start to open your left leg wide to its own side. Your arms are going to be at a big T. This is going to give you a little bit more balance. 2 more full breaths. Your second exhale, right hand in, rebend your left knee and pull in tight. And now just release down. Roll out the hips. Hands back at the heart. Opposite side now. Energy is into your left. Basket grip around your right knee. Focus points onto the ground and pull your knee in. Now again, you can stay here with your knee bent. Right hand is going to support. Left hand releases out to the side, or your right hand reaches for your toes, for your foot. Woo. Start to kick that out. Take an inhale, focus point onto the ground. Right leg open to its own side. Everybody is going to look different here. 2 more full breaths. This is your extended hand to big toe pose. 1 more inhale. Hand back in, rebend your knee and pull that into center. And now bring that down. We'll roll out our hips. Inhale to reach your arms high to the ceiling. Swan dive down. Forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold and plant your hands. Step back to your plank. Take your flow or lose it. Back through to your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, I'd like you to step your feet in, maybe just an inch or so. Your heels don't have to touch down onto the ground. Start to close down your eyes. Again, just observing and noticing. How does your body feel now after you're balancing? Where's your mind? There's no need to really worry about your balancing. This is just an observation. Take another inhale. Big exhale. Blink your eyes open. Step your feet back that extra half inch. You stepped in and reach your right toes high. Pigeon pose, right knee towards your right wrist. Shin is aligned towards the top edges of your mat. Slide your left leg back and sit up tall, king pigeon. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Walk your hands towards the front. Allow your head to sink down, nice and heavy. Don't roll your body towards the left-hand side. We want to keep our body nice and neutral here in center. Next inhale, plant weight into your hands, lift up your torso. Quad stretch, find a deep, deep bend to your left leg. Toes are flexed towards the back. You can either stay right here or your right hand moves into center, left hand reaches back, take an inhale. And as you exhale, maybe bring your foot in closer towards your glute. We'll stay here for 2 more breaths. As you exhale, maybe you add pressure. That's completely up to you. 1 more inhale. Exhale to hold. Take an inhale. And slowly begin to release. Don't let your leg flop. Plant your hands onto the mat. Tuck your left toes. Lift your right leg high. Big sweeping circle with your right leg in one direction, and then into the opposite. Bring that back down to the mat. Left leg high, pigeon pose, left knee towards your left wrist, shins in line towards the top edges of your mat. Slide your right leg back and find the space that works here in your hips. Once you're ready, walking your hands towards the front, allow your head to sink down. Just as much as feels good, you could be on your elbows, you could stack your fists and let your head rest. You could stack your forearms, your palms. Again, not rolling your body to the right-hand side. We don't need to close off that space. We'll be here for 2 more full breaths. Second exhale, again planting weight into your hands. Inhale, lift your torso up, quad stretch. Deep, deep bend to your right leg, and you can always stay here. Or left hand into center, right hand reaches back, take an inhale. Exhale, add your pressure, draw in, keep your toes flexed towards your shin. This is for protection around your knee, supporting your kneecap. Another inhale, maybe you bring that in more as you exhale. Listen to your body. If your quads are screaming, then ease off. And one more breath. Slowly release. Plant your hands onto the mat. Right toes, lift your left leg high. Last time, big sweeping circle in one direction. Into your opposite. Bring that back down and eyes to the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Hop, step, arrive. We're going to take a seat. Boat pose. Wiggle around to find your sit bones. We're going to start with our toes planted onto the mat. Find a nice strong back. Pull your belly button in and begin to lean back. When your toes want to lift off the ground, that's boat. You can allow them to lift half. You can bring them to full, but really, toes onto the mat, you're going to get all of the same benefits as everybody else. If you want to feel this more in the very top part of your core where your rib cage meets, you can start to lean your head back just a little bit more and embrace any amount of shake that you might have. That shake is new growth, muscle change. We're going to be here for 2 more breaths. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, pull your knees into your body. Hold your inhale. Exhale, extend your boat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slightly lower. One more time, lift up. Exhale, bring that all the way down. Pull your knees into your body. Rock and roll side to side. Hold on to your knees. Throw your legs in one direction. And then into the opposite. Find your stillness. Squeeze your knees together. Open your arms up to a T like spinal twist. Sink your legs down towards the left-hand side. Maybe turn your head towards your right. 2 full breaths. Next inhale, bring your eyes back to the ceiling. Pull your body back in through neutral, opposite side. Sink your legs down towards the right. Turn your head to the left. 2 breaths. Eyes back to the ceiling. Pull your body back in through neutral. Plant your feet onto the ground. Bring your hands palm side down along your body and bridge. Inhale to lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Now squeeze into your inner thighs. Look to lift your thighs just a little bit higher. We want our knees directly above our ankles again here, and your eyes on the ceiling or looking down the length of your body. You can watch your abdomen rise and fall as you breathe here. If you'd like a chest expansion and a bit more space, interlock your hands below your body, shimmy one shoulder at a time, and then press into your feet, lifting your knees, your thighs higher to the ceiling. 2 more full breaths. You can always lift up your heels if you want more weight into your neck and shoulders. With your second exhale, your heels come back down. Start to bring your shoulders back to neutral. Release that chest expansion. Open your arms up to a T and bring your knees, your hips all the way down to the ground. Knees pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Now sink both knees down towards your left. Maybe turn your head towards the right. Take another breath in and extend your right leg. Grab hold, if you can, with your left hand onto your right toes. This is going to be kind of like our extended hand big toe pose, except we're supine. 2 more breaths. Second exhale, go ahead, let go of your toes, rebend your right knee, eyes back to the ceiling, body into neutral, and then down towards your right. Head turns towards your left. Inhale. Exhale to straighten out your left leg. Right hand grabs hold, if you can, of your left toes. 2 full breaths. Maybe you feel a bit more stretch to the back side of your QL, your lower back. Maybe you're feeling that underneath your knee on the left-hand side. Just notice and acknowledge. Give another breath in. Big breath out. Now release. Bring your eyes back to the ceiling and pull your body back into neutral. Squeeze both knees in, nice and tight. Rock and roll just a bit here from side to side. Maybe you open your knees up wider to the side and just experiment how it feels. Just stir your legs, your hips in one direction and then into the opposite when you're ready. We're going to find our happy baby, reaching for the inner parts of your feet behind your calves and thighs. Open your feet up to the ceiling. Give yourself a deep, deep bend to your knees. They're open towards your armpits. We want to look for our whole back to be in connection with the ground, from your tailbone all the way to your cervical spine. Movements if you want. You can deeply bend one leg, straighten out the other, and switch this out. You could find stillness if you'd like. You just do whatever feels best in your body. Take your time. It's really nice to reset your spine, allowing your nerves to flow so fluidly through your vertebra. Take 2 more breaths. With your second exhale, no rush, find your stillness. Let your feet meet each other in center. Your knees are open wide to the side. Take an inhale. Exhale, supine cobbler's pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. Feet touch in center. Knees are open, wide to the side. Bring your hands onto your inner thighs if you'd like, applying a small amount of weight there, or bring a hand to your heart, hand to your abdomen. Close down your eyes and just let yourself feel open and expansive. We're going to be here for 3 more breaths. Open up, exhale at any point that you'd like to. One more deep breath in. Bring your hands towards the outer edges of your knees. Assist them closing down your knees. Squeeze them in tight. Pull your forehead in close. Take an inhale. Exhale and find your version of Shavasana. Take length on your mat. Extend your arms, extend your legs. Begin to consciously relax your toes, your ankles, calves, knees, and thighs, and relax just as movements, wiggles, jiggles that you need to get out. Go ahead and then take a full inhale. Big open up, exhale, and close down your eyes. Just start to let it all go. during Shavasana, just allowing our practice to settle into our bodies. But at the same time, I'd like you to bring yourself back into that intention that you found, that positive, loving feeling. And with each inhale, picture that filling you just a bit more to the brim. With each exhale, as if it was a drop into a puddle, feel that rippling out towards your outer edges of your body, allowing this to begin to expand into your community and surroundings. Close down your eyes and just let this feeling sink in.
Always stay here longer in your Shavasana if you'd like. But if you are ready to begin to move on with the rest of your day, find light movement into your fingers and into your toes. Maybe begin to deepen your breath and gently rock your head from side to side on the mat. Take a long body stretch. Reach your arms high above your head and stretch really nice and deep into one side and then into the opposite. When you feel ready, roll onto your right hand side into your fetal position and pause here, drawing your knees in towards your chest. With your eyes closed down, you can press yourself up to seated and bring your hands to heart center. Eyes blinked closed. One last time just for you. Feel your breath as your inhale comes in cool. Your exhale leaves your body just a bit warmer. Give your body praise and gratitude for everything it does for you throughout your day, constantly pushing you forward in life without ever truly asking. It is such an honor to get to share your time and your practice. The teacher in me, the light in me, sees, honors, and truly, truly respects the teacher and the light. Each and every one of you. Namaste.